You got it, you got it. But that ruh, the American ruh. Hi, my name is Ram. I'm a coach with Language Academia and I specialize in the American Standard accents.
Hello, I'm Sean, born in Bulgaria. My origins from Turkey.
So welcome in, Sean. We have an interesting challenge today for Sean. We have a piece of text, and Sean, you're a foreign language speaker.
Yes.
And the challenge is that in 30 minutes, we're gonna get you as close to a standard American accent as possible.
Ooh.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Hola.
Namaste.
We are Language Academia.
First thing I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and read this piece of text for us, but just in your neutral accent, whatever you feel comfortable in.
Okay.
You have 30 minutes starting now.
So you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop, but you didn't see nothing suspicious? I'm just saying, if you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, I gotta grab some water before I head to the park. You coming or what? I ain't waiting all day.
Yeah, you sounded great. How did that feel?
I can't tell. I mean, you're the guy. You're the coach. You're going to say. I mean, for me, it sounds. I'm not saying standard, but it sounds English. But let's see. What is your feedback?
I think it sounded great. I think you have a great tone of voice, and your natural accent. It sounds to me a little bit like a Slavic accent.
Yes.
Which is great, and this is what I tell all my students. I say that there's no such thing as a wrong accent. Everybody has an accent. Even if you were born in America or born in Bulgaria or born in Turkey, there's so many things that dictate what your accent is. But for the purpose of this class, right, we're going to be using the American Standard as a tool to kind of experience our voice in a different way. Let's start with this text.
Okay.
And I want you to just hear it in a neutral American accent, just for the first round. So, you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop, but didn't see nothing suspicious? I'm just saying, if you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, I gotta grab some water before I head to the park. You coming or what? I ain't waiting all day. Could you tell me, is there anything that's jumping out to you in terms of sound or rhythm or any observation in the accent?
I mean, whenever you're saying it, it sounds more. How can I say? It sounds more clear.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I think, as you said, there's no wrong accent as long as you're clear and your pronunciation is accurate.
Yes, so that you're able to hear every single sound
Yes.
very clearly.
Yes.
Well, it's good. I want you to hold on to that thought.
Okay.
But before we get into the actual sounds, let's do a little bit of a warm-up. What do you say?
I mean, I'm open for any kind of warm-ups.
Awesome. Awesome.
Whatever it takes.
So we'll take 2 fingers,
Okay.
and you're going to place them on the side of your lips, just like that, and apply a gentle amount of pressure.
Okay.
We're going to look out this way so we don't spit on each other, but
Okay.
we're going to blow nice, big, juicy horse lips.
Horse lips.
You got it, you got it. Close. Yeah. Amazing, Sean. Nice. One more time. One more time. Got it. You got it. There we go.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now what we're going to do, we're just going to do a nice big yawn and stretch. Really open up the mouth. Good, good. Oh, good. Just shake it off gently. Just shake everything off. Good, good, good. Excellent, excellent. All right. So the first thing you want to keep in mind when you're dealing with a standard American accent is that the American accent is generally very relaxed.
Okay.
Very, very relaxed. So the mouth doesn't move too much, especially with vowels and stuff. So we'll start nice and simple. Let's start with the first sentence. Just go ahead and read the sentence for me up until coffee shop.
Okay. So you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop?
Good. So let's start with the first 3 words. And pay attention to the punctuation a little bit.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. So, you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop?
Very good, very good. So for the first sentence, it's a very slight adjustment, but there's a little bit of a difference in the word tellin'. So and your sounded very good. Okay. So, you've got that down. Tellin' me. In the tellin' me, I want you to soften the t. Right? Right now you're going tellin' me.
I got you.
Yeah. So just a little bit lighter on tellin'.
So you're telling me you parked the car.
Very good. Very good.
I felt it.
Yeah, let's keep going.
So you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop?
So good. Let's pause there.
Okay.
So right now, I can see that you're starting to get into the rhythm of the American accent. Very nice. So I want to go on to this word. Parked the car. So what you're doing is you're softening the r sound in parked. So it's sounding like parked the car, right? So what I want you to do is don't open your mouth so much on parked. So just parked. And hit that r sound a little bit more. Parked.
Parked.
Yeah, a little bit better. I just want to get a little more of the r. Parked.
Parked.
Yeah, a little bit better. And what's happening here is when you think about the American r, this r sound is very, very challenging. You're already doing a great job at it, first of all. But that r, the American r, has a quality that's called roticity. And what it means is that your tongue is going to the roof of the mouth, right? But it's never touching the roof. It just rolls. So let's practice just that r.
R.
Nice. Parked.
Parked.
Much better. Much better. So let's take this first sentence just up till car. So you're telling me you parked the car.
So you're telling me you parked the car.
Very good, but I still hear a little bit of that parked.
Parked.
Yeah.
Parked.
Just relax that parked.
Parked.
Almost like you're rounding your lips into an aw. Parked.
Parked.
Much better. Much better. Parked.
Parked.
Yeah, much better. A little more rounding of your lips. Parked.
Parked.
Much better. There it is, Sean. I know. It's so subtle.
Oh,
It's such a subtle change, but it really affects it. So let's go with, you're telling me you parked the car.
So you're telling me you parked the car.
Good, good. I'm still going back to it, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. We'll get it eventually. A lot of it is in the rhythm, so don't worry. And this is your first time.
Oh, yes.
So no pressure. No pressure. Let's go from here. On the corner near the coffee shop, but you didn't see nothing suspicious.
On the corner near the coffee shop, but you didn't see nothing suspicious?
Very good, very good. So what you were doing really well is you actually got that r sound into this next section, which is perfect. You went on the corner near the coffee shop. This section was perfect, Sean. I wouldn't change anything. What I want you to pay attention to is the commas in this. So listen to my inflection on this one. So you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop. Give it a little pause just after the comma. But you didn't see nothing suspicious? Try that just with the rhythm.
Okay. So, you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop, but didn't see nothing suspicious?
Yes, very good. Now that you've got the rhythm down, just to break up the thought a little bit. This word, nothing.
Nothing.
Yes. What you're doing here, again, it's your neutral dialect, but you're tending to open your mouth up a little bit more. So pay attention to these sounds because you're going nothing,
Okay.
right? But you want to go nothing. So you want to go from an open to just an almost a U sound, nothing.
Nothing.
There it is. There it is. Nothing suspicious.
Nothing suspicious?
There it is. There it is. So let's try this first sentence one more time. And really, here's the thing. You're almost like a gangster with this text, right? So just be a little casual about it. You have the power in the situation. So you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop, but you didn't see nothing suspicious?
So you tell me you parked the car near the corner of the coffee shop, but you didn't see nothing suspicious?
Very good. I like the rhythm on that. I like the rhythm on that. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm just saying, if you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. Give me this sentence.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
Cool. I like how what you did with an acting choice as well. Very creepy, but cool. Cool. All right. Give me that sentence one more time. I really want to hear it.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
Very good. So it's actually sounding really good, Sean.
Okay.
I'm just saying, that was perfect.
Okay.
That was perfect. If you walk, here's the thing. I'm hearing that L in walk. If you walk, right? You hear that a little bit? I'm exaggerating.
No, yeah. I mean, I guess so. But when you exaggerate, it makes me more like, oh,
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't
start
aware.
hearing
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
And even on block, you kind of hear the L, block. If you walk down that block, right? Again, I'm exaggerating.
No, it's okay. Whatever
But
it is.
what I want to do here is soften the L sound.
Okay.
You can almost even drop it completely, just for the sake of this. So
Okay.
if you say, if you walk,
If you walk
yes,
If you
much
walk.
better.
Okay.
Down that block,
down that block,
much better.
if you walk down that block, if you walk down that block,
Yeah, keep going. You'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
Nice. This is very, very subtle.
Okay.
Okay. But you see this word, all. Go ahead and just say all for me.
All.
Good. So what you're doing right now is you're going all. So you're rounding your lips a little bit more, but I want to open it up and relax it all.
All.
Yes, like
Oh.
AWL, all.
All.
Yes. So you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
You'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
Amazing. Amazing. Are you starting to hear it a little bit?
Yeah, I'm saying, ooh, like it's very subtle, but I mean, if you don't say what I'm doing wrong, I wouldn't figure out by myself. But when you exaggerate,
Yeah.
I say, oh yeah, oh he's right. Like,
That's totally normal. It's totally, totally normal because you're used to speaking a certain way.
yes,
And I'm used to speaking a certain way. But it's only somebody who's used to speaking in different ways that can kind of pinpoint what those sounds are. They're so natural to you. And that's where I think having an accent coach really helps, because they'll be able to identify, okay, this is the sound that you're currently doing, and this is what we want to get to. So it's just a little helpful to have like a third person perspective on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, but you're doing great, Sean. All right, let's go back to this line. It was really, really good. Again, just remember to soften the L sounds,
yes,
and instead of all.
all.
That's it. Very casual. All kinds of crazy stuff. And just as a final note, for this of, try and combine kinds of crazy to kinds of crazy.
Kinds of crazy.
Yeah.
Kinds of crazy stuff.
We don't even need to hear the of in of. Just kinds of crazy. Kinds of crazy.
Okay, kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's try it.
If you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, I can feel it that I sound different. I sound different.
How's it feeling so far?
Yeah, I mean, like it's interesting. You know,
Right?
Yeah.
Really interesting, man.
It is,
Yeah.
yes. It
You're doing
is.
a great job.
Thanks.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Great student. Great student. All right, let's hit this last one. Anyway, I got to grab some water before I head to the park. Go ahead.
Anyway, I gotta grab some water before I head to the park.
Good. One more time.
Anyway, I gotta grab some water before I head to the park.
Very good.
But I felt park. I said
Yes.
park. No, it should be like park.
Oh my God, you're doing so well,
The
Sean.
R. Yeah, the R.
It's so important to hear yourself in these moments, especially when you're working on an audition, like something like this. It's natural for you to like slip back into your normal accent. Park. Yes. And what I want to do with this one It's kind of similar to what we did with walk,
Okay.
right? It's the same kind of rhythm here, but instead of going park, we're just going park. We're making the shape of the R, but you don't have to even hit that R sound. Let's just try and do it in a version where it's just park.
Park.
Yeah, a little bit better, a little bit better.
Park. Park. Park.
Yeah. How about this? How about this? Let's go back. Let's go back. Give me this sentence one more time,
Okay.
but really try and just copy me for this one.
Okay.
Anyway. Just that word. Anyway.
Anyway,
I gotta grab some water.
I gotta grab some water
There we go. Before I head to the park.
before I head to the park.
Close, close, but we're still getting that park.
Yeah. Park. And also, I spent a few years in Scotland, in England, and
Ah.
I think that's why I'm a little bit like different.
Yeah. But don't worry, don't worry. I think we'll get it. Let's move on. We'll come back to that sound.
Okay.
We'll come back to that sound. Let's go with this last sentence. You coming or what? I ain't waiting all day. Go ahead.
You coming or what? I ain't waiting all day.
Very good. Let's go with this first sentence. This word, coming, right? What I'm hearing right now is coming. An open coming. But I want you to, again, turn it into an
Oh,
You coming
you coming
or what?
or what?
There you go. You coming or what?
You coming or what?
There you go. There you go. I ain't waiting all day.
I ain't waiting all day.
Very good. And try to drop that g sound at the end of waiting. So it's just waiting.
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 Yeah.
Waiting.
Instead of waiting,
Yeah.
waiting.
Waiting.
Almost like you're stopping the sound. I ain't waiting.
I ain't waiting.
Yeah. Let's try a different way. How about we say, I ain't waiting all day.
I ain't waiting all day.
There we go. Let's use that one. Let's use that one. Because, again, there are some parts of the East Coast that do that. It's similar to British since you've lived in the UK. You know how in British accents they say water, water,
Yeah.
or butter, right? Sometimes in the American accent, they drop the T in the middle of the words. Like some people, instead of saying mountain, would say mountain. Or instead of waiting, would say waiting.
Waiting. Waiting. Waiting.
Yeah. But for our purposes, since we're short on time, it's 30 minutes and you
Okay.
got to get this audition, we'll
Okay.
go with waiting.
Waiting.
I ain't waiting all day.
I ain't waiting all day.
There we go. Very nice. All right, Sean, let's give the whole text a try. So remember, for you, you sound very good.
Okay.
But you want to just relax your mouth, especially in the vowels. You don't want to open up too much. Keep it nice and casual. Keep it nice and casual. And pay attention to your l's.
L's?
Because those are very strong in your neutral dialect, right? The block and walk. And we want to just soften it. Walk,
Walk.
block.
Block.
There it is. There it is. Let's try it. Give it a shot. Have fun with it. Again, you're a gangster.
I
Don't
got
worry
you.
about
I
it.
got
Yeah.
you. I have the power. Okay. So, you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop, but didn't see nothing suspicious? I'm just saying, you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, I gotta grab some water before I head to the park. You coming or what? I ain't waiting all day.
Yes. How did that feel?
I'm feeling there's a change. I mean,
Yes.
yeah. I'm when I'm having like like a professional help. Yeah, I can hear myself like.
Yeah.
I sound different.
I know. It does sound different. And you sound very good. There are a lot of it, so much of it, more than the sounds, because part of it is the sounds, but a lot of it is the rhythm. It's the rhythm of the accent. And I think what you're really doing a good job with now, as opposed to the beginning, is you're really taking in those pauses.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop, but you didn't see nothing suspicious, right? That energy, that up and down in the American accent is very, very useful. And I think you're nailing that, actually. So now, if we had more time again, it becomes about really drilling down on those specific sounds. Like, For example, park, right? It's inbuilt in your natural accent to open up more into that ah sound. Park is a very distinct kind of American vowel because we're not opening up the mouth so much, and it's not coming from the back of the throat, but rather from the center. You see, there's a subtle difference. If you observe the shape of my mouth, park, it's going towards the back, park, versus park. A little bit in the front, a little bit in the middle, park.
Parked.
Yeah.
Parked.
And try this. Try lifting your chin up a little bit.
Okay.
Park.
Park.
Much better.
Park.
And almost like you're saying an aw. Go ahead and say law for me. Law.
Law.
Park.
Park.
Much better. You hear the difference?
Yes.
Park.
Parked.
Park.
Parked.
Much better. And that's where the American accent kind of lives. It lives right here. They don't really do too much or make too much of an effort, which is fine. It's the style of the American accent to have it be relaxed and the sounds are not kind of all in different places of the mouth. They're pretty much centered, in the center. So let's try this one more time, right? We're all friends.
Okay.
We're both gangsters,
Okay.
right? You have the power in this situation.
Yeah.
So let's just imagine we're in our cafe, at our gangster cafe, and I did something real stupid,
Okay.
right? It's ridiculous. I did something real stupid. So just talk to me. Talk to me. Go ahead.
So you're telling me you parked the car. Okay. So you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the street, but didn't see nothing suspicious?
You didn't see nothing suspicious.
But you didn't see nothing suspicious? I'm just saying, if you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
All kinds of crazy stuff.
All kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, I gotta grab some water before I head to the park. You coming or what? I ain't waiting all day.
All right, I'm coming, boss. I'm coming, boss. Wow. How you feeling?
I'm feeling, I gotta pay more attention to my L's and on my R's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's totally natural and normal for those things to pop up, especially because you're a good actor, I can tell. So while you're performing this piece, sometimes when we're acting, we kind of go back into our usual rhythm, right? So some of those sounds, for example, this was really, really good on Walk Down That Block. You had a very light L, but then when we went to all, it kind of peaked out a little bit. All kinds of crazy stuff, right? All kinds of crazy stuff. So we want to keep it light and casual, but it will come with time and practice. This is the first time you're actually diving into the American accent. So give yourself that time. Be kind to yourself. If you see the difference on our video about when you first started and then where you are at right now, it's much closer to a standard American. I'm not going to say it's a perfect standard American. I'm sure there's still ways to go, but you're headed in the right direction. And that in itself is a challenge. So don't discount that. You should celebrate that,
Yeah.
And you should know that you can do this.
Yes, yeah. I feel there's a slight, there's not a drastic change, but there's a slight, and it takes time.
It takes time.
Yes.
It takes time. You want to try one more time?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do it one more time. And this time, stay with the text.
Okay.
Take in the pauses.
Okay.
Nice and casual. Nice and
Okay.
casual.
Nice and casual, relax. So, you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop, but you didn't see nothing suspicious? I'm just saying, if you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, I gotta grab some water before I head to the park. You coming or what? I ain't waiting all day.
Nice. That was actually really good.
Thanks, yeah.
You guys have 5 minutes left.
Wow. I don't know. What do you think?
I think we're ahead of our time.
I think so too.
Because you're like great coach, man, and also it's about active listening. You know?
Yes.
Because I can't capture this slight like vowels.
Yeah.
Like the way I think I'm saying it properly, but when you exaggerate a little bit, I'm saying, oh
You
yeah.
hear the difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's important. It's important to hear the difference.
Yeah.
I want to go back to this first sentence actually.
Okay.
While we're here, we have
Oh, yeah.
5 minutes.
Oh,
Why
yeah,
not?
yeah, yeah.
We'll make the best of it.
Let's
We'll
use
make
it.
the
Let's
best of
use it. Yeah.
So for this one,
Yeah.
I'm hearing a little bit of tail in me,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I just wanted to keep it nice and flat. Telling.
Talent.
There it is.
Talent.
Much better.
Telling.
And what you're doing with your tongue, go ahead and say telling me and exaggerate with your own natural accent. Go ahead and give me this word telling.
Talent.
Yes. Where's your tongue at right now when you say telling?
When I'm saying telling, my tongue is like, it's forward.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
telling.
Telling.
Yeah, it should be telling. A little bit backwards, I guess.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, telling.
I actually feel like it is backwards right now. Telling.
Yeah.
I want you to try and keep it to the center. And here's a trick that I want you to try and do. Try and bring your tongue for the L
Yeah.
and just try and hit the top of your upper teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Telling.
Telling.
Much better. Telling.
Telling.
So you're
Telling.
telling me.
So you're telling me.
There it is. So
So
you're telling me you parked the car.
you're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop, but you didn't see nothing suspicious.
Nice. And even on this nothing,
Nothing.
keep this word in mind because we want to get to n instead of
No.
nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing suspicious. I'm just saying. If you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yes, this section. Walk down that block. So what you're doing with walk is you're going walk. You're rounding your lips, but I want you to relax your lips a little bit.
Okay.
Walk.
Walk.
That's it.
Walk.
If you walk down that block,
If you walk down that block.
much better. So instead of rounding to walk, we're just going walk.
Walk.
If you walk down that block.
If you walk that.
Yeah, you got
It's a
it.
little
You
bit
got it.
straight. I can feel it. If you walk down that block.
Again, I heard the rounding,
Okay.
but try and relax it. Walk.
Walk.
If you walk down that block.
If you walk down that block,
Very good.
you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
Nice. Now I want to get this all.
Oh.
Again, with
Yeah.
the tongue, what's happening right now is going all. You're kind of rolling your tongue all the way back. All.
Oh.
But again, try to keep your tongue forward and just touch your upper teeth. All. All.
All.
A little bit better. All kinds of crazy stuff.
All kinds of crazy stuff.
And instead of. All kinds of crazy stuff.
All kinds of crazy stuff.
There we go. There we go. And you know what's going to help this? Is shift the emphasis from all to kinds. All kinds of crazy stuff.
All kinds of crazy stuff.
Much better. I think that's going to help you. So instead of putting the emphasis on all kinds of crazy stuff, go to all kinds of crazy stuff.
All kinds of crazy stuff.
Very good. If you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
If you walk down that block, you'll see all kind. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing it over and over. But if you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yes. Much better. Much better. All right. Since we're approaching the end of our 5 minutes,
Yeah.
I'm very confident. You're doing great, Sean.
Oh.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Keep this in mind, right? You're just keeping your L's, right? Hit the top of your upper teeth.
Okay.
La. So
La.
you're telling me,
So you're telling me.
Very good.
So you're telling me.
walk down that block.
Walk down that block.
Very good. All kinds of crazy stuff.
All kinds of crazy stuff.
Very good. Very good. All right, let's take it from the top.
Okay. So you're telling me. So. You're telling me you parked the car down the corner of the street.
Take your time. Take your time.
So. You're telling me you parked the car on the corner near the coffee shop, but you didn't see nothing suspicious? I'm just saying, if you walk down that block, you'll see all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyway, I gotta grab some water before I go to the park. You coming or what? I ain't waiting all day.
All right.
Yeah, I can tell you. Of course, there will be like practicing as you say, and
That's time.
I'll do it. I'll start doing it
You did a great job, Sean.
because of you.
I don't know why.
Because
No, it was really, really good. You have such a different accent from just a standard American. And this is the first time you're doing a deep dive into a standard American accent. And for us, when we speak with an American accent, it's very normal, right? But for foreign language speakers, somebody who's outside of America, they're very specific and peculiar kind of sounds. And even the rhythm of it is very challenging. So I want to applaud you and commend you for diving into it and doing such a good job. You're excellent today.
thank you.
Yeah.
You're
great
excellent.
class.
You're an excellent coach.
Thank you, Sean. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. This is Language Academia signing off. All right. You coming or what? Go ahead, Sean. Tell him.
Till next time. Keep it cooking.
Every time.